the reason people ask these kinds of questions all the time is because they're not getting good answers back, because there really aren't good answers. Because basically what you're saying is, how do you be successful as a creative person is essentially what you're asking.
Yes.
And there's so many ways to do that. And there's so many people who want to do it that the annoyingly simple answer is you have to be relentless and hear no a whole lot. Be really good at people being just not interested. And one of the fears that a lot of people have about putting out music and releasing music and putting themselves out there is that people will say terrible things, or people will think they suck. And it's actually on some level kind of better and worse than that. Most people are not going to care. I mean,
yes,
the maximum like reasonable career goal outside of, becoming Beyonce or something like that is that some very small percentage of people will care about a few things that you've done. So if you're doing it for those sort of reasons, you're always going to be disappointed. But what the flip side of that is, you kind of just got to do it because you can't do anything else. You kind of just got to be relentless and do it all the time. I mean, that some of the newer artists that I've worked around that have had some success in the last few years are people that are just putting out tons of music, and then they put out more music, and they put out more music with their friends, and they find other people to put their music out, and they're relentless self-promoters. They're fucking shameless. That's really,
which also has its turnoffs too.
It has its turnoffs, but if you do it righteously and you're excited about what you're doing, it's the line between a con man, a confidence man, and then someone who's just promoting is a really interesting one, and it's about integrity. And if you're doing something if you do something that you really love, you have to be able to show it to people while simultaneously getting lots and lots of no's all the time. It's really about the psychology of getting through lots of people not caring. That's really how you get successful. I mean, it is brutal, and and
maintaining objectivity and not taking things super personally. And I think the main part, and I want to end my thought on a positive note, because I was pretty pessimistic about that because it's hard. Yes, exactly. OG Volta stories are important. I mean, completely. Is double down on your story. I was going to say double down on you, but double down on your story. And really, if you're going to make this attempt to release music as a solo artist or as a group, there's no point attempting to sound like someone else. There's no way, because that we talk about it when it comes to mixers and producers and artists. Like, everyone already is the best at what they do that's out there and killing it, right? If someone's killing it, it's because they're the best at what they do. And the only way to kill it alongside them is to be the best at what you do.